I'd like to analyze Mune Gatame, and I think Mune Gatame, which means chest hold, is one of the essential pins in judo, sambo, no matter what you're doing. It's just that good. It's the first pin that I teach my beginners when they start out with me, and I've been doing that for many years for good reason. And that it teaches all the fundamental skills of controlling another human being's body on the mat in an osaikomi holding, pinning situation, pressing situation. But from there, you can switch to a lot of different pins. You can do a lot of pin switching, as it were, or transitioning to another hold down. And even better, or just as effective, you can transition to a submission technique quite quickly. Okay, so Mune Gatame has a lot of purposes. One, of course, is to pin them, hold them for time. Whatever rules you're in, like in a judo match, you can pin them and get the ippon. But you can also hold them for an extended period of time with a lot of control, and set them up for a submission technique to finish them off. So Mune Gatame is a great pin. And again, I think it's the essential pin to learn in judo, sambo, jiu-jitsu. From Mune Gatame, I think all other osaikomi spreads out from that. At least that's my point of view. So anyway, let's take a look at Mune Gatame and how effective it really is in this video. I want to hold him for time, okay, in the best way, the most efficient way. And it doesn't have to be beautiful. I just got to keep him down. That's the big thing here. We're going to start with Mune Gatame. We'll work a lot of Mune Gatame here, chest hold, because I think it's one of the most important hold downs you can do. So that it's not a pin in the sense of like Western wrestling. We all know this, but I don't want to just pin his shoulders for 1 second or 2 seconds, or a touch fall like in some styles of wrestling, or count of 3 like in the WWE or anything like that. I'm going to have to hold him for a period of time. Okay, so my goal here, I have 2 goals. The first one is to hold him for time and control the whole time. Okay, and by doing that, that gives me an opportunity to set him up for a submission technique or finish him off. Okay, if I were in an MMA fight or something, I might be slugging him or something. I don't know what it, but I know in what we do, we're going to finish him off with if we can't get enough points, like the points are, like I'm saying here, is like in IGF rules, you hold them for 20 seconds, you win the match, okay? But you do sambo, you do freestyle rules, you get 20-second hold down, the referee tells you got to go for your submission. So you can't win by a pin, okay? Some sports you can do that. So keep that in mind, whatever you're doing, or if you're just out in the street fighting a guy, you've got to control him and submit, until you get a submission, this is a good way to do it. So it has 2 purposes: 1, to control him for time; number 2, control him long enough that I can work him in and get a pin or get a submission technique. Now, the whole time I'm holding Derek down, I have every intention of finishing him off with some kind of a submission hold. That's my intention. And if time runs out, like an IGF, and I get the opponent, I'll get it. Wonderful. But I want to hold him the whole time and have in the back of my mind, if I can get that arm lock on him, I'm going to get it. Okay? And now I may wait for the 20 seconds to get up to my 4 points. So what I'm saying is, whatever the rules dictate, you follow that if you're in a sports situation. I always want to try to improve my position, but I'm going to have to adapt to keep him on his back. All that yapping for this, I just want you to make sure you hold him down, keep him down, hold him for at least 20 seconds, and then have every intention of finishing him off with a submission. Okay? Time hold for points or a pin, and also time hold to finish with a submission. So you have 2 primary purposes in osaikomi. Mune Gatame is here. Okay, I've thrown him down, I've knocked him down, I've broken him down, I've turned him over. Here he is on his back. All right, my knee is under his shoulder, by his head. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is this point, underhook here, and I'm going to control the head. All right, now at this point, I can grab here, I can grab his gi, or I can grab under here, but this other knee is here by his hips, and I'm very low. I'm very low. My knees are wide, my hips are quite low, and the chest is on him. And I'm riding him on top of him with my chest, okay? And, I've seen guys hold like this or hold like this. This is fine. If I can keep him down from getting up, I'll do it. But if I can grab him, even better. So I'm going to hook his head to keep him from bridging his head. Now, if I hold him this way, he can bridge and start turning into me and getting out, okay? And I don't want that to happen. So I've got to take that appendage away from him. So I got to take that control away from him. So I'm going to hook his head. When I hook his head, my elbow is real close to my knee. These are some little points that really will help you, okay? Just control them. And again, you may want to grab here. That's fine. But I'm not laying his head on the mat, am I? Okay, I can hold here, that's fine. Or if I want to hold here, okay, and just put my hand out to post, I can do that to stop him. Okay, now if I have this out here and my knee's too far away, see how he slid his leg? He got out. He pulled his arm in and he got out. So I'm going to trap that here like this. And a lot of times you can grab here and hold like this. And when I do that, chest to chest, and suck it in tight, and I can hold like this, I can grab my hands here, whatever I want to do, okay? But I'm controlling him here and I'm keeping him here. Right? And just riding him for time. That's really what it is a ride. And every time he moves, I move with him. I don't have to pin his shoulder, so move around. And I just stay with the guy. I just keep moving. And I might have to shift positions, come back and flatten out, and come back and might move. Whatever I need to do to keep him down, ride him for time. All the while I'm thinking, I want to get a submission eventually. Okay? So if I'm here, I'm thinking, okay, now where I can hold him here for time. Well, where can I get a submission? Oh, I know what I can do. I can start working for this thing here. I can get a bent arm lock from there, or a straight arm lock from there. I can do something. I can go for another move for a strangle. Who knows? So I'm always looking for that. So the basics, guys, are really important. So when I'm stay with the guy. You might even flatten out, but when he moves, you move with him. It's a fluid moving base. I'm not way over here. I'm back here. I'm back on my heels. I want to keep my hips as low to the mat as I can, okay? And my knees wide. Now, this base is the basic way to do it here. Like I'm showing you here. Let's see, I'll grab this way. I can do this. I can also flatten out. And when I do, my hips are very low, my legs are very wide. So flatten out on the guy and lean back and pull. And I'm digging my toes in at this point. I'm not just laying there, I'm digging them in. Okay, I'm exerting force into it. And I might even shift my hips, come through here. Whatever I want to do, or I may come up back to my base. This is the basic start to it right here. And now, if he starts to wiggle out, try to turn, then now we grab here, catch with the Yoko Shihogatami, side four corner hold.
Notice how he's grabbing the pants or the belt on the other side? That makes me triangling him much harder because he's got my hips pinned down.
I'm sticking him here, see? So I did have here, I was controlling here, and I'm seeing that I just don't have enough control of his legs. For whatever reason, I think I'm just weak here in the legs. He's going to somehow use his legs to escape. I quickly shift over, and the basic way is come between the legs, grab at the buttocks area, and grab here, and pin him down. And I'm using my hands here to hold him here. Now I can hold him tight there, that works too. But a lot of times if you pin him to the mat, he's stuck to the mat. Okay, you're literally pinning him to the mat. See the pants. If his pants are too tight, then you grab what you can and hold on. Okay? Now, another alternative to this is I may grab the near leg, and when I do grab this near leg, come here, can everybody see this? Grab the near leg, come over, an overhook here, and I can grab my own belt, okay, my gi, and hold on nice and tight here. And I'm sticking them this way too. Controlling this way. And this is a variation of Yoko Shihogatami. Okay. And I'm just staying with it. I come back to here and see if I'm riding. But notice how I'm riding now. Now, also with my hands, and if you're doing Yoko Shihogatami, okay, I'm still holding here, but I'm trying to just tear them apart. See this? Stick them here like this. Now this is very uncomfortable for him. See how the hips are really low, knees are wide, and he's just got a solid base. The better base he has here, the one that can move, the one that's fluid, very, very moving. And you might have to shift his legs, like sit through like a case. You might have to sit, whatever you need to do, just keep shifting. See, he's shifting up. Now he's got a north-south Shihogatami going. So when you learn these, you'll be able to move from one pin to the other. Okay? I got here and I want to have this element of control where he can't bridge, okay? So here I'm pressing him like this, and I'm holding him here, I'm getting a good hold. But let's say this guy's tough and it's really hard to hold. Now, okay, there we got that. Oh, now I don't want that to happen. So I got to keep him here and keep riding him, chest on him. Now, if I see that he's starting to turn on me and shrimp, and we talked about this a few seconds ago, okay, come around here to the other side. I'm going to put my hand here and hip check him, hand check him, so he keeps, I keep him from turning into me. And I may have to hold him here. I may actually hold him here by his hips. like this, and just keep them here. And you can do that. I've seen guys get stuck here and they're held by their hips. Okay, some guys are even held by their knees, down like this, and they're being held. And that's fine, because he's not getting away, and I'm winning, all right? So, whatever it is, my hands are here. Everybody see that? You've been doing this. Hands here, right at the buttocks, the hip area, and when he turns in, that stops him from turning in. Now watch. Yeah, see how he checks with his hand on the hip? Come back here. See how he see? It looks like he should be able to get out, but the distribution of his weight is such that the bottom guy can't get away, and he just keeps shifting. It's not like in wrestling where you want to pin his shoulders. We want to hold him onto primarily his back. We face up, getting a good look at the ceiling lights. So we wouldn't give him that. Just keep him there. In the old days when we were competing, it was 30 seconds to hold him. Now it's 20. In sambo, it's 20, you get your 4 points. Freestyle judo, 20, you get your 4 points. So you don't have to hold him as long. But it's still 20 seconds is long enough to control this guy. But we don't necessarily have to have flat on his back. Just to control him. But you see how, and he can just shift back in. Okay, just do it right here. Shifts right back in. And I'm just going to ride him here, okay? And now I've got the time, 20 seconds. Now if I see, okay, and my coach is telling me on the side, okay, it's going to be 20 seconds real quick, get ready to go for the submission. Okay, and I know that what I want to do, say, I probably can catch a nice udegarami from here. Okay, so from here, this is, okay, referee says 20 seconds are up, go for your submission. And I can start working here, start working, try to get there, start working, and work the udegarami. You'll fish for it your own way. But what I'm saying, guys, is have a plan. You're winning. The time is on your side, okay? And it's a time hold. Keep riding them out, riding for that time. All the time think. Don't just think, what do I do next? How do I control him more? How do I take more control away from him and give it to myself? How do I continually improve my position? That's what osekomi is about. So that's what I want you to do. So when you hold this guy, and used to be when we were competing, it was 30 seconds, And in the very old rules, it was well over a minute or whatever. So you had to hold them a long time. Now it's only 20 seconds, and it's not nearly as long. And yeah, but it's still pretty tough on a guy who's not willing to stay on his back. Okay, but you know what I mean. So let's keep your wits about you. Keep thinking what you need to do to keep him on his back and ride him. All right, let's finish out.